The National Association for the Visual Arts acknowledges the Gadigal peoples of the Eora Nation where our office is located, and all custodians of country throughout all lands, waters and territories. We pay our respects to elders past, present and future.
My name is Sancintya Mohini Simpson and I'm based in Meanjin, Brisbane on Turrbal, Yagara and Jagara country. My work often focuses on the experiences of my family who were taken as indentured labourers from South India to South Africa to work on sugar plantations, and uses that space to tell those stories and acknowledge those histories that have often been silenced or unknown or forgotten, sort of hidden history.
What advice would you give to future generations of artists?
I think the main thing I would say to future artists or artists coming out of university fresh or just starting university is that the community around you is so important. Your arts community, your colleagues and peers, people that you could find as mentors. Those people are the most important thing, I think, in your career or your practice, because it can be very isolating to be an artist alone working in the studio, and you can come across problems, whether it be the difficulties working perhaps with an institution or on a project, and to be able to have those people to go to ask questions, talk about your work, throw in ideas, or learn from their stories or their experiences. That's been the most valuable thing I've been able to find. And it was a slow progress finding those people who I was able to sort of learn from and gain from. And if I need something, make a phone call and get some advice from.
How does your practice overlap with arts advocacy?
Well, in my work, I often look at historical stories of labour and exploitation of labour. Myself, as a younger artist, working in the industry, sort of slowly, showing work and sort of building, I guess, my arts career. Something I'm learning and I do very much struggle with is being assertive for my own rights and making sure that I'm listened to and my voice is heard. And I think that's a really ongoing journey that I'm experiencing. And I think it's something that curators and institutions need to make sure that they support that and consider how they can support artists in terms of being able to let their voices be heard. But also, I've been very fortunate to have other artists and people around me really support me in giving me advice about how to be more assertive and ask for my rights in my practice, and other artists sharing their experiences and what they've gone through, and I think that's been really valuable.
What brings you joy in your work?
For me, what brings joy in my practice is having my family's stories told, and then to look at my work and see it in a gallery and be really proud that people know their history. And that brings me so much joy, that people are learning about my ancestors and that my family can feel proud of their ancestors and the experiences they went through and that we survived through them. So for me, that brings me a lot of joy.